Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Reliable NBA. Before we get into this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, but most importantly, in the comment section down below, agree or disagree with what I got to say. Now, I want to talk about last night, the Hornets versus the Lakers. Not necessarily Lonzo's triple-double and LeBron's triple-double, which is amazing, and which actually kind of tells me something better about their team, which I'll get into a little bit later. I want to talk about Lonzo Ball's defense. Now, when we think of Lonzo Ball, the number 2 pick in the 2017 draft, we think of a very pass-first guy, athletic guy. That's what we see with Lonzo. Now, we also see, of course, the poor shooting, but that's overshadowed by his great passing, and court vision, and of course, his great athleticism. But what are we not talking about enough is Lonzo's defense. Just for some quick numbers, he's averaging about 1.6 steals per game this season so far, and about 0.8 blocks. I would say round up to 1 block, but he's getting at least a block almost every other game, at least. And that's pretty good for, a second-year guy, just playing, And that we can credit that to his athleticism. He's 6'6", decently long wingspan as a guard. So when he plays against someone like Kemba Walker, who he held to 4 points, maybe 6, I'm not quite sure. I know it was either 4 or 6 points. Kemba Walker played 25 minutes. Yes, Kemba Walker, who scored 60 points one game, was averaging almost 30 at one point. Yes, he held him to at least 4 points. Maybe it might be 6. My apology. But still, holding Kemba Walker to under 10 points, oh my goodness, is unseen. It's unseen. And of course, Lonzo wasn't on him the whole time, but Lonzo was on him the majority of the time. And we got to credit Lonzo's length and ability to read the floor offensively and defensively. LeBron did mention something about saying Lonzo's special, and Lonzo has the ability to find LeBron James a scorer. Now, Lonzo's not really known for scoring, and we know that. Lonzo's not really much of a scorer. Yes, he can get his spot-up threes, but I feel like that's why Lonzo fits playing alongside LeBron better, because his job is to get LeBron the ball. His job is to get the shooters the ball, and I feel like that's why a lot of people are saying Ingram doesn't really mesh that well with LeBron, because Ingram is another guy that's supposed to receive the ball and score, but he, to me, kind of reminds me of Melo in ways. Ingram, he kind of stops the ball, whereas Lonzo keeps the ball moving, and LeBron James keeps the ball moving with their ability to pass the rock and keep the up-tempo pace. And sometimes I feel like Ingram kind of slows it down. And this video is not about Ingram. Ingram is a great player, but I can see why Lonzo meshes better with someone like LeBron, because they keep the ball moving, they keep the team involved. And that's one thing about a young team like the Lakers. You got to keep all your young players involved, and that's a good thing that they're both doing. So if you guys agree or disagree, let me know. Like, can we see Lonzo really stepping up his game as a second-round pick? Because right now people are saying, oh, bust, he's a bust this, he's a bust that. Not necessarily a bust, but in a ways, he's not doing things that like maybe Dennis Smith Jr. and De'Aaron Fox, players like that are doing. But I can see him doing things a lot differently. And every championship team needs almost a lockdown defender. We're seeing a lockdown defensive Lonzo as of right now. And if he can keep that up, that's a great playoff trait. Now, I'm not saying we're gonna see, any rings or any championships, but that's a great trait to have. Warriors have Draymond. The Chicago Bulls had Scottie Pippen. Good teams have a good defender out there. And Lonzo can only get better. So if you guys agree or disagree, can Lonzo's defense help really propel the Lakers, who are doing really well right now in the West? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.